Welcome back, my green loving community. It is such a pleasure to be here talking about what we all love, and that is greenery. Now, I hope you and your plants are thriving, enjoying the day, taking in that sun, feeling great. Talk to your plants today, actually. That's a little quick note. Talk to your plants today. Tell them you love them. Why not? Now, I want to talk to all my newbies, those who don't feel so green, like they might have black thumbs, but they feel like they want to bring plants into their homes. You newbies have to give yourself a shot to succeed. So you don't want to start with a plant like a fiddle leaf fig. You want to start with a plant that is low maintenance, that'll give you the confidence to continue to purchase more plants and bring them into their home if your goal is to junglify your space. I have 4 plants I want to talk about today. 1, the ZZ plant. ZZ plant, low maintenance. For me, I love the ZZ plant because they can grow so big and bushy, really cool plants, but are low maintenance and can also thrive. Now I say thrive, it's not really thrive. They can tolerate low light. They will also really do super well in bright indirect light. Maybe that's AM light. So having a ZZ plant, I only water my ZZ plants maybe once every 2 weeks come spring and summer. And during the winter, colder months, I water them every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how cold it is in the space. Second, there is the snake plant. Everyone loves a good snake plant, right? Snake plants, again, low maintenance, but also tolerate low light. Come spring, summer, again, just like the ZZ, I water them every 3 to 4 weeks. And then during the colder months, yes, I take a little bit of time off in between each watering, probably about 4 weeks there. Third, there's the pothos. Now there's many variety of pothos. There's a silver pothos, there's a marble queen, there's the golden pothos. So many great pothos. Pothos are great because, for one, they're hanging vining plants, so you can place them anywhere. But 2, because they're low maintenance. They actually give you a tell. They talk to you when they're like, hey, I need water. They curl up, they go limp. Once you water them, they perk right back up. What a great plant. Wouldn't it be awesome if every plant talked to you? Most of them do. You just gotta pay attention. You just gotta put your listening caps on, right? It's like back to school. Put your listening caps on. Let's take a little lesson into what the plants are saying to you. Fourth, one of my favorite new plants to think about bringing into your home if you are a newbie and you're trying to bring something in that won't take up most of your time. That's why people think they have brown thumbs. It's because they just don't have enough time to care for the plants. A plant that doesn't need too much care, kind of like a cat. To all my cat lovers out there, I'm sorry. It's like a cactus. Cacti really don't need much love. I water my cacti during the spring and summer every 2 to 3 weeks. But check this out. During the colder months, I only water my cacti this much, 0 times. I don't water my cacti all during the colder months. So if you are new or you just don't feel like you have that much time to care for plants, maybe a cacti is the perfect plant for you. So if you are a newbie, you're trying to bring in greenery into your homes, you want this starter kit to be something you think about because you want to put yourselves in the best position to succeed. I hope this helps. Have fun.